Live from Cullman, Alabama, Premier Bank presents Wake Up Cullman.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
Again, welcome to another exciting episode of Wake Up Cullman. So you look brighter than it is outside.
Yes, I was trying to channel my inner sunshine.
Well, you channeled something, and it reminds me of a caution light.
Oh, dang.
No. You look great this morning.
That is a new way to insult me. Do you just dream these up at night when you can't sleep?
Late at night when I can't do anything else, I belittle others because it makes me feel
No, I
good.
think you lay in bed and think, you lie in bed and think, how can I make Natalie just feel awful?
You know, what I do is I legitimately sit around and try to find ways that would annoy you just enough to make you like me more. That's how it is.
So it's like a double-edged sword for
Yeah,
me.
except it hurts me more so because now you make me look like a jerk.
But you kind of are.
Yeah,
you
well,
called me
yeah.
a caution light.
What's wrong with that?
Let's move on.
They save lives. Okay, so, alrighty guys. Well, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the community. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Walgreens is actually going to buy Rite Aid. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, both of those are trusted brands that a lot of people in the Cullman area have grown up knowing and shopping at. And so for them to merge, I think it's kind of exciting, only because I know that Rite Aid probably hasn't been doing as well as Walgreens, CVS, a few other of those type stores. So to see, such a recognized brand as Rite Aid merge with one such as Walgreens kind of seems pretty cool to me.
Well, I mean, and financially, I guess this would make sense, but at the same time, though, it scares me because, we have this whole, anti-monopoly thing going on in America. And when I hear of large corporations merging like that, that's the first thing that pops up into my head is that you've got, a superpower for pharmaceutical companies coming through now. And it's like if they're the leading in the market, then who controls pricing and who controls, what's valued? And I mean, that's Rite Aid at one point was as common as any Dollar General store you'd see, and now they're being bought by a corporation that's essentially the Walmart of pharmacies, and I just don't know how I feel about. Oh, great, an even bigger pharmacy I can go stand in line in,
Right. Yeah. I mean, you do have a point, but to me, I feel like Walgreens and CVS are the more recognized ones now. So if Walgreens can merge with a struggling smaller one and take them under their wing, that's still not really kind of like a monopoly because CVS is so huge.
Yeah, it's true. It's just funny to think that Rite Aid now is the little struggling one.
I know,
Rite Aid of all people, but you never know.
That's true.
I don't know. Well, if anything, hopefully it's more beneficial to us than scary. I'm
better
excited.
than them going bankrupt.
That's true. And it's probably going to save a lot of people's jobs, so that'll help.
Exactly. So
so
we're excited
job security,
about the merge.
We're going to face this with a big smile and do a lot of complaining under our breath is what we're going to do. That's how we are. We live in America. We can do that.
That's true.
All right, guys. Well, every day we talk to you about the awesome prizes that you can win here on the show, and today is no different. You have an opportunity to win multiple prizes by checking our Facebook page and figuring out who the sponsor of the day is. So let's take a look at what those prizes are for you today. All right, starting off, we have Steel Orchard's variety-free bag of apples. That's your fresh, hand-picked apples of over 20 varieties of apples in one large bag just for you. And then we have Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue free family barbecue pack. That's the pound of barbecue, the 2 16-ounce sides, and the 4 buns. All right, guys, that's 2 awesome prizes that you can have by just checking our Facebook page and by watching the show. Again, all you need to do is check that Facebook page, find out the sponsor of the day, and then call us at 256-734-7399. You don't want to miss an opportunity to win not one, but both of those awesome prizes. Can't go wrong.
You can't. Plus, those apples can be made into apple pie.
And it's cold, so that's good.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Perfect weather for that.
Absolutely. Well, we have an awesome guest coming on the show today. We have Miss Alison Moore, and Miss Alison Moore is here from Crosshaven to talk to you about the Family Fall Festival. Now, you may have no idea what that is, but I assure you by the end of this interview, you and your entire family are going to want to go. So if you'll stick around for just a bit more, we'll be right back with her.
Fire, accident, storm. They all happen in Cullman County, and for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with companies like Auto Owners, State Auto, and Southern Guarantee. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Nelda. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
Alrighty, well, we're back with Miss Alison Moore. Thank you for stopping by today.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So you're here to talk to us about Crosshaven Family Fall Festival,
Yes.
which is an event that's been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Well, before we jump right into that, I'm sure the audience is kind of curious. Who are you?
Well, I'm Alison. So I'm the kids minister at Crosshaven Church. So I get to hang out with kids on a Sunday, but I also get to coordinate events like this for kids in our area. So I love what I do.
Yeah, that's an exciting job, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
staying around all that energy all day, I'm sure you're just like pumped up all
Absolutely.
day.
Yeah, I love it.
I can only imagine you get all this hype and then you go home and you're just like bouncing off the walls. And
Yeah.
your friends and family are like, all right, we need you to
Yes.
calm down.
Well, I get to expel a lot of that energy hanging out with them.
Yes,
So.
good. Yeah, that's
And see,
a
that's the
wonderful
secret to
thing.
youth right there, is that you hang around kids all day and then you come home and you just never feel a day over 12.
Over 12, absolutely.
Now, how long have you been in this position?
Just officially for about a year and a half. I've been at Crosshaven since it started about 11 years ago, but I got to come on staff a year and a half ago to do this role, and so I've enjoyed it.
That's
so far.
incredible,
Yeah.
definitely. So how many kids do you have with you every day?
On Sundays, we range from anywhere from 30 to 50 kids during our service. So yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
You just like never want your own kids ever again at this point, because 30 to 50 kids would drive me nuts.
Well, I have a lot of help, a lot of good help. Awesome volunteers at Crosshaven who do most of the work.
Oh, okay, there
Yeah,
we go.
I
Just
just get to
oversee.
hang out with them. Yeah.
So what is a typical day like for you when you are at work with them? What kind of activities do y'all do?
We do something called kids worship. So we have teenagers and college students who come in and lead worship for the kids, and so that's high energy. It's fun. They're dancing, and the kids are following their lead. So there's kids worship, and then we do an interactive lesson with the kids. So we'll be doing games and crafts and activities, and a Bible story. So everything is high energy, and it doesn't stay the same for very long, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
Well, their attention spans are, short,
Right.
just as
Like
ours
8
are,
seconds, yeah.
but to keep them constantly engaged, it does take a variety of activities, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
sounds like a lot of them are
fun.
exactly what they need, high energy and just
Oh,
fun,
absolutely. Especially when you
engagement.
have that varying age group there. I mean, to be able to get
Right.
that many different types of kids to do one thing is a miracle within itself, and you should be commended. So,
What
Yeah.
is the age group exactly?
I am in charge of the kindergarten through 5th grade, and so we have a really cool preschool minister. Her name is Amanda, and she does the preschool age, and then we have a nursery coordinator who takes care of the babies.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so all three of you kind of have your own little categories. And
And we work together with our
Yeah.
student pastor too. So
very
Yeah.
nice. Well, we understand that there's quite a fun activity coming up,
Yes.
and we spoke to you briefly before the show, and you said in the past y'all have had over 2,000 people show up to this.
Right, mhm.
What an incredible turnout for
Yeah,
an event.
that's-
So,
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about the Family Fall Festival for people that aren't aware of it?
yes, so we want to provide an opportunity for families to come to a fun, safe event on Halloween night. So we have this event at our church, and we have trunk or treat. So we'll have about 40 to 50 cars where kids can come through and in one stop kind of get their trick-or-treating experience.
Get the candy fix.
Right, get their candy fix. And so then we have inflatables. So I think we have about 5 inflatables kids can come to, and it's all free. So it's a chance for families to come together, hang out, and get to know us a little bit. But we'll have inflatables, we'll have some concessions, and then the kids worship team that I talked about earlier, they'll be leading a few sets on that night, so they can come and dance and play with us. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and that's October 31st from 6 to 8.
October 31st from 6 to 8. So we've
Yeah.
got live music, we've got tons of candy to go around.
Yeah.
I think at one point you'd mentioned something about free concessions for people who are there.
Yeah, so there's going to be some free popcorn and drinks and stuff
So
like
good,
that.
the parents don't have to just stand there awkwardly.
Right.
They can.
Yeah, they can grab some before they head over to the inflatables.
So it's a 2-hour event that encompasses all of that. Are there any carnival-like things that are going to be there?
We don't have carnival games this year.
Okay.
The big focus is the trunk or treat, and then the inflatables and the worship team. So
Okay, and the concessions
yeah.
and the music.
Right.
All right.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, they are focusing on a family environment that's safe for kids to
Absolutely.
go to. Because again, with things the way that they have been over the last couple of years, this is a really big deal for this family safe environment, because we've had people just ruin the whole trick or treating thing for all of us.
Yeah.
The next time I ever have to open a Snickers bar and there's a razor blade in it, I mean, but no, we are very excited to have this going on in the community. Especially since you guys are located kind of closer to Hanceville
Right.
in some sense. So it's going to be interesting to see how both Cullman and Hanceville come together at one central location, and how many kids you'll have just overflowing throughout the parking lot. That'll be
That's a really good point. The church is at a really great location because it's kind of midway between Cullman and Hanceville, but you know, I bet you'll have a really great turnout from both sides.
Well,
So-
we just hope to be an opportunity for families to come together and hang out on not Christmas.
on Christmas. Wow. See, now we've
Yeah,
got to
on
the true of
Halloween.
it.
Right.
You know, I read something on Facebook the other day, though, just to bring this up because I know everyone wants to hear
I need
this
to play
right
my
now.
ears.
Yeah, you might need to. No, Christmas is like, I think, 7 weekends away.
Right.
It's
I know.
just-
Yay!
Yeah,
It's
I
so
mean,
close.
and for those of us who haven't even started holiday shopping,
just-
it's like
I
you
know.
instantly can't breathe.
Can we get to Thanksgiving first,
Absolutely.
please? There's still like
Can we do
another
the
holiday and a
Halloween
half.
first?
I know. Amen.
So, are you dressing up for Halloween?
I haven't decided what exactly I'm going to be yet. I know I'm late on
No,
the,
I
on the
think that's
trend.
for everyone. I had these like big plans of dressing up very extraordinarily, and you know what? Suddenly it's like this weekend.
I
and-
know. Absolutely.
Well, I don't know when it happened, but the new trend for Halloween costumes, when I was a kid, it was dress up like something that you really liked. So I was like Superman and Spider-Man. Now it's dress up as something clever. And I don't know when this came about, but it's like puns and play on words.
That's
and,
true.
And I don't get it. Like whose idea was it? Like, let's stop pretending to be something and let's be like a question mark on a piece of paper. Like, why is that a
But see,
Halloween
no, I
costume?
feel like for the kids, it's still what you wanted to be, like your hero. But for adults, for us to justify dressing up, I feel like it has
You
to
have
be
to be
clever.
clever.
Because if you just throw a sheet over your head and call yourself a ghost, no one's going to give you any candy. But if you're clever,
If we're an
They're
adult
gonna- they're
going to
gonna
get
entertain
candy,
for
we
it.
probably are going to get laughed off the porch and the police will be called. If I showed up in a costume, no one's giving me candy. They're giving me
yeah,
life
but I look
advice.
like a child. You tell me all the time. I should be able to
Looking
get
12
candy.
should help you, but it won't help me. Alrighty, so again, with this event going on, what's the part that you're most excited about?
I'm just excited to see some new faces, to meet people that I haven't met before. I'm excited to see kind of the community and get to meet some families. So that's what I'm personally excited about. But I think Trunk or Treat and the inflatables will be a big hit. So.
Definitely.
I'm going to have to incline to agree with you on that one. It was always a big hit where I'm from, so.
Right. Cool.
I was going to say, if they have any contact information that you would be willing to share with them, if they
Yeah.
have any questions or anything?
Absolutely. So you can check us out on Facebook. If you search for Crosshaven Church, there's a link in our page for the event. You can see, details, and if you have questions, you can use that as a means to find the answers. Or you can give us a call. So our phone number is 256-734-4140.
Okay.
If you had specific questions you wanted to ask us.
All
Wonderful. And for those people who might be interested in maybe attending a service at Crosshaven, can they find that information on Facebook as well?
On Facebook, you can give us a call, like I said.
Okay.
Either way.
Awesome. Well, maybe we'll see you out this weekend and we'll see what you dressed up as.
Awesome. Yes.
Specifically for that, no other reason.
Right.
We'll see
No
what you
other
dressed up
reason. We
as
just want
and
to
leave.
see.
And that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
And then we'll make fun of Erin for letting you dress up.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And if you guys will join us again in just a moment, we'll be right back with more.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Have you been online to see our brand new website? Go to mycullmantv.com. There you can find links to see a live stream, notes from today's shows. You can meet our sponsors and even meet us here at the station. But don't forget about that Meet the Sponsors link. There you can see advertisements from the sponsors that help keep us on the air. You can also click on the links to go to these sponsors' web pages. My Cullman Television. Let's discover Cullman together.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
All righty, guys, well, we are back, and you know what that means. It is time for me to give you that hint that will win you those awesome prizes if you haven't already called in to do so. So, guys, today's hint is which one of our sponsors is a beverage and refers to itself as the Southern Original. Again, which one of our sponsors is a beverage and refers to itself as the Southern Original. All right, guys, so if that doesn't give you enough information, you can always, again, check Facebook, find out who that sponsor of the day is, and then call us at the number on the screen, 256-734-7399. Again, that is 256-734-7399. Do not miss the opportunity to win those prizes, guys. I'm telling you, a bag of apples and then turn around and getting a great helping of barbecue. It's a great weekend adventure within itself. You don't want to miss it.
True. Very true. Well, now it's time for our Facebook friend of the day. And our Facebook friend of the day is going to be Heather Busby, and she likes AMC and Disney World. We would like to give her a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for being our friend on Facebook.
All righty. You know, that was the most attractive lady I've ever seen. She just had that hat and that beard, and that was the way to go. That was it. What? I'm just saying.
I just don't know.
Just saying. Sometimes I think specifically they pick certain people just to mess with us. I think that's how it
They might
goes.
do it, yeah. Or people just...
Or the audience likes to mess with us. That's what it is. You're like, what can I put on my Facebook to be Facebook friend of the day? And then just get the wow factor right in there.
Yes.
That's it. I'm just waiting for someone to don a cape. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. Alrighty, guys. Well, today's Discover Cullman is talking about a place that you would possibly know of. It is the Dream Center. And again, this is the Dream Center that is run by Daystar. Again, it is located off 157 towards the hospital. It is indeed a local thrift store. Every bit of its proceeds benefit the local missions and charitable organizations. And they carry a ton of stuff. They carry beds,
one of my
televisions.
favorite places to
Oh, yeah.
go to.
It's got a ton of stuff. It was started in 2012 by Pastor Jerry Lawson and Daystar Church, and it again is run by Daystar Church members that are located in Good Hope, Alabama. It's a ton of great stuff. They're open every day, or they're open most days from 9 to 5. I think that's Monday through Saturday.
Yes.
And interesting tidbit, we actually have purchased many things, both personally and as a business from them, because they have awesome stuff. So, again, if you're interested in thrift shopping, or if you're just looking for something, maybe as a student or as a family who needs a piece of furniture, or is looking for something in particular, maybe a DVD from like 2003, because that tends to be a lot of what I find.
Yeah, well, they definitely have a great variety of stuff, exactly what he said. And what I'm most impressed with is their furniture available. I mean, they have an entire back room that is fully devoted to furniture, and that has actually expanded into a whole other area as well. So just when you initially walk in, you realize that you're in the clothing area, and then that kind of gives way to more of the furniture and other items. And just the quality and the amount of furniture to choose from will literally blow your mind. I mean, it's just an incredible store. Plus, they're doing amazing things for the community. So we definitely encourage everyone who might be in need of, a do-it-yourself project, or just maybe need an affordable piece of furniture or a TV. Just go out there and see what you can find.
Absolutely. And for anyone like myself, it basically just means if you have $40 and need a good couch, go see them, because that's how it works. Alrighty, guys. And again, they are open again from 9 to 5, so if you've never been, definitely go check them out. You're not going to miss, you don't want to miss that kind of stuff. Alrighty, well, next on, as we do every day, it is time to talk about the weather, and I'm not even going to tell you how much I enjoy this, because I do. Again, this is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, so remember to make the switch to Mitch. All right, average high for the day is going to be 73 with the average low at 49. Record high set in 1928 at 89 degrees with the record low set in 1977 at 25 degrees. Sunset tonight at 6:04 p.m. with sunrise tomorrow at 6:57 a.m. All right, guys, as you can see, this radar is just as sporadic as it was yesterday. It literally looks like a kid got a pan full of spray paint and just went crazy. And you can tell from the weather outside that it is already raining, that our high is only going to be up to about 59 today, with a chance of rain already at 70% for the rest of the day, and again, continuing on down to a lower 30% by tonight with a low of 55. Tomorrow we are only seeing partial clouds. Again, we're got a high of 70, so we are starting to clear up, but don't get your hopes up, because as you're about to tell, we're about to jump right back into the rain again, so, fun stuff. Again, we're topping off. Again, we're starting to hit some of the lower 70s there for the high, but we're dropping back off of the low 60s by the middle of next week. And we are dropping down into the 40s for our lows, guys. I'm telling you, 40 degrees doesn't sound bad, but the moment you get wet and cold, it is terrible. So start remembering to stay dry, dress warmly, and make sure your car is in a stable condition, because the last thing you want to do is be on the side of the road on a day like today. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's our weather. I can't do anything much more than to try to advise you the best I can, and let's all just pray that this goes away soon enough, because I'm not a big fan of this cold, wet, and rainy thing.
Yeah, it is definitely cold and raining. So.
Absolutely. Well, guys, if you will join us in just a bit, we'll be right back with our Community Awards.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
With classic bolognese behind you, there are racks of lamb ahead. There are tartlets to take on, and crazy knife skills to perfect. There is you and your muse, the appliance brand more chefs choose. Chefs choose KitchenAid for their homes more than any other brand. And when every machine does incredible things, there's so much more to make.
And we are back with our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi. The CRMC Trunk or Treat is happening this Thursday, October 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. This will be located in the front parking lot of CRMC. Come out for a night of free food, games, and fun.
All right, guys, then see the movie at the big screen at Cullman Carmack's Theater. That's right, the Memphis Belle movie is playing from October 23rd all the way up through October 29th. Come out and see The Pilot's Widow. Learn more about the crew before you see the aircraft at the Cullman Airport on Saturday, November 7th. It's going to be a great ordeal.
And the United Methodist Women of Cullman First United Methodist Church is holding its annual holiday bazaar on Thursday, November 5th from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. This includes homemade baked goods, homemade candy, homemade mixes, fresh produce, floral arrangements, and craft items that will be available for purchase. This will be happening at Heron Hall at First Methodist, and that is located at the corner of 3rd Street and Highway 278.
All right, and the pancake breakfast is going on at Applebee's of Cullman. Again, this is brought to you by the American Cancer Society. This is going on Saturday, November 7th from 7:30 to 9 a.m., and they do ask for $5 donation benefits. So again, go check out the Applebee's of Cullman. Great pancakes, never going to miss that.
And Signature Smiles of Cullman will be having a free dental care clinic for veterans on November 11th. You can call 256-531-9983 for more information, and they are located at the address on the screen.
And Bosom Buzzy's Smoked Ham and Turkey fundraiser is going on. This is the Cullman County Bosom Buddies Foundation, and they're having their Smoked Ham and Turkey fundraiser. Now, these are turkeys about 10 pounds more or less. Pickup is November 21st from 10 to 12 p.m. At Freddie Day's Catering, located at 1628 2nd Avenue Northwest here in Cullman. To order, please contact Christina at 256-338-6300, and the deadline to order is again November 14th. The cost of these are $35 each, but they do ask for a prepayment only. So again, don't miss your opportunity to get one of these awesome smoked turkeys.
And if you have a community billboard, just let us know. You can visit us online at mycullmantv.com, send us an email at mycullmantv@gmail.com, or give us a call at 256-734-7399. And don't forget to like us on Facebook at My Cullman Television. And again, we are sponsored by Pepsi. And don't forget to get online or give us a call and let us know your weekly birthday, and you might just win that ice cream cake on Friday. And same goes for our anniversaries. You can give us a call or post on our Facebook. Let us know when your anniversary is, and you could win a $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
Guys, if you did not already know, our sponsor of the day was indeed Pepsi, so don't remember they are a Southern original. And we encourage you every day, just like every other day, that we want you to check us out on Facebook. If we have to dress strange and duck face, we will. That is how desperate we are for you to notice us on Facebook, but no, not really. We do, though, want you to check us out because we're a very feedback-driven business here, and we just want to know what you want to know. That's it. That's the best I can say it is. We want to know what you want to know.
Well, we love our community, and we want to hear back from y'all, so let us know what you want to see or what you want to hear.
Absolutely. The only way we can improve is by you letting us know what we're doing wrong. Kind of like my mother. That's just how that goes. All right.
And don't forget to dress up and share your photos with us on Facebook.
Absolutely. You never know. Might have something cool for you. Might not. Probably not.
Might have a cool prize for you.
Probably not. I'm not going to lie. But, the satisfaction of letting hundreds of people see what you dressed up for is kind of entertaining within itself. So, yeah. And if you post something, if you'll post your most ridiculous Halloween costume, we'll post ours. Promise. All right, guys. Well, just like every day, I'm Jacob Murphy.
I'm Natalie Bonner.
And everyone here at My Cullman Television hopes you have an awesome day, and we'll see you first thing in the morning. Have a great one.